Halliburton, Kawartha Lakes, Brock.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Natural Resources. Minister, many MPPs are receiving a significant number of complaints from constituents regarding the Ministry of Natural Resources electronic licensing system. We all know that when the system was introduced on January 1st, there were significant delays and operational problems with it. However, today, when you call the Ministry's 800 number, you're greeted by a recording that says personal information may be stored outside of Canada and is subject to the laws of the jurisdiction where it is stored. Ontarians are pretty outraged at this. Minister, do you think that it's right a ministry of the Ontario government would ship the confidential information of Ontario citizens to another country where it is subject to the laws, and how you can ensure that this information will not be accessed by another government or third party?
Thank you. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, we are rolling out a new, modern system that will make it easier for anglers and hunters to get their licenses, and we've been working through some of the challenges associated with that, and I think it's working in a very positive way. In terms of the privacy issues, let me be very straightforward. We take privacy issues obviously very, very seriously. We've raised those concerns with the company and reminded them of their obligations to protect Ontario's privacy. We also have built extremely tough protections into the company's contract. They cannot disclose any information without prior approval from us. And may I say, the very tough provisions of Ontario's Freedom of Information, Privacy and Protection Act absolutely apply. And I can confirm to you that indeed we are watching this very quickly. It's very important to us that we maintain the privacy provisions.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Well, Minister, since your 1-800 recording says that the personal data is collected for purposes of identification, enforcement, research, marketing, administration, pretty much covers everything, and you claim that this personal and confidential information is being protected, so why does the ministry have this disclaimer on the 1-800 number, which again says personal information may be stored outside of Canada and is subject to the laws of the jurisdiction where it is stored, not Ontarians? So will you cancel this contract and ensure that this data is retained in Ontario, or do Ontarians have to live with this bad decision?
Obviously, there was a company that was the successful proponent in a competitive procurement process that moved as we move forward on this new automated licensing system. Again, we take the privacy provisions extremely seriously, which is why we have built those very tough provisions into the company's contract. It's also why the very, very clear and tough provisions of Ontario's Freedom of Information, Privacy and Protection Act apply. So we are taking this very, very seriously, building in a very strong contract agreement with the company that was the successful proponent of this, as we move towards a system that will actually make it easier for people to access hunting and fishing licenses across the province.
Answer. Thank you. Question, Leader of the Third Party.
Thank you, Speaker.